Yo, ska guys, it's Ty Sunny. Today back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some more TikTok cringe. Now obviously in the last TikTok cringe video, you guys seemed to love it. It got some pretty good feedback, views were pretty good, people were commenting on the video saying they were fucking with it, so I was like, you know what, let's run it back again with another TikTok cringe video. I don't plan on doing a TikTok cringe video all the time, like every week, but I do have another TikTok cringe video planned for later this week, so stay tuned for that, y'all. But yes, god damn, this video and the next TikTok cringe video should be the last two TikTok cringe videos for a little bit, but yeah, obviously you guys seem to like the last one, so we're running it back again. But yeah, then we should get straight into it. But before we do, make sure to like, subscribe, follow the Twitch, follow the TikTok, follow the IG. Let's go. Okay, so I'm sure you guys probably already know how it works by now. Earlier today, or just at some point, whenever, I searched up TikTok cringe on TikTok, and without really watching any of the videos, maybe seeing like 2 seconds, I favorited a bunch of clips. So yeah, we're going to be looking through these videos now and reacting to them with you guys to see how bad it can really get when it comes to the TikTok cringe. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's start with this one right here, which, if I'm not mistaken, is, yes, I can see by the hashtags, hashtag MHA cosplay. This clip right here could have made it in the last video. Obviously, as you guys know, the last video was the cringe fandom epidemic video about the My Hero Academia fandom. Watch that video if you guys haven't already, by the way. It's basically a TikTok cringe video, but completely revolved around the MHA fandom side of cringe on TikTok. But yeah, this video right here, not a great start. Let's just say that. This just set the tone for the rest of this video. Like, what are we doing right now? Let's keep it going. I don't even have anything to say about that one. Another MHA cosplay. Yeah, this also set the tone for the video. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, and these reactions aren't making it any better. This turtle reaction right here is just as cringe as the actual video. But I said this in the last TikTok cringe video. I don't like to judge on, based on when the video was uploaded. And this was in 2022. So I guess I can give a little bit of leeway here, but still, yeah, I don't have anything to say about this one either. Another MHA, so yeah, I don't have anything to say about this one. Everything I possibly could have said about these two videos we just saw were in the last video. So, but anything I could possibly say about these two TikToks that we just saw have already been said in the last video. So let's keep it going. Another one, another MHA. Another one. I'm pretty sure I've seen this person actually. I can't remember if this person was in the last video. Let me know, guys, in the cringe fandom epidemic video. But I don't remember if this person's TikTok made the cut, but I do remember seeing a TikTok of this person cosplaying when getting that video ready, like getting all the TikToks and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know who this person is, but I do because I saw them last time. So yeah. Another MHA. Hopefully this is the last MHA related TikTok we'll see in this video. Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to say. I don't. 2023, July 14th. I don't have anything to say about this one either. The first 3 TikToks, I have no commentary. I have nothing to say. Like I said, anything I could possibly say about these TikToks, I already said in the cringe fandom epidemic video. The cringe fandom epidemic video. So yeah, let's keep it going. You're joking. Another one. Guys, I promise you, I don't know how all these MHA videos got here. I don't. We're going to scroll past this one because, again, anything I could have possibly said was in the last video. Yo, am I tweaking right now? Another MHA. Another. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Something that's not revolved around MHA. I have seen this video before. This person's talking about how they got recognized. So, that's cool. This is the Coco video. Who's Coco? I didn't even know there was a Coco at our school. Let me know if you guys have seen this TikTok. This TikTok was actually viral, if I'm not mistaken, like a couple months ago. It's genuinely the corniest shit I think I've ever seen. And not because this girl said, who's Coco? I didn't even know there was a Coco at our school. By the way, normal reaction to not knowing who someone at your school is. Who's Coco? I didn't even know there was a Coco at our school. Completely normal reaction. Let's actually keep looking right here. Like, this girl looking at her like that, like it was crazy, is insane. What she literally just said, I didn't know there was cocoa at our school. Why? What's the problem? Genuinely, what's the problem? I have no idea what the problem could possibly be. And here we got Charlie D'Amelio. Don't be shy, put some more. I'm pretty sure this video is from like 2020. Again, guys, like I said, I don't like to hate based on when the video was made. If this video was made in 2020, I'm not going to hate as bad because everything was cringe in 2020. Let's keep it a buck. But, shouts out, I guess, Charlie D'Amelio. Guys, I officially decided right here in this moment in my head as I was saying shouts out to Charlie D'Amelio. Let's try and get the TikTok to more followers than her. She's got like 100 million. I have like 100, but it's possible. Follow the TikTok so we can beat Charlie D'Amelio in followers by the end of this month. I don't want in 5 years, by the end of this year, by the end of this week, we better have more followers than Charlie D'Amelio. So go follow. Actually, no, we need to have more subscribers than Charlie D'Amelio. I don't even know if she has a YouTube, but we need to get more subscribers than Charlie D'Amelio has followers by the end of this week. So if you haven't already, guys, hit the subscribe button, please. Let's keep going now. Yeah, this is cringe, as you guys can probably tell. I don't know who this guy recording is and why he's recording, because there's no point to be recording this conversation. I think she's just trying to, you know, say something funny for the camera and then continue to do what she was doing, which is normal. So I don't know what bro was doing. I think this is another video from 2020 because we got Addison Rae right here. This guy said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive am I? Boyfriend, I'm nervous. Okay. Yep. Well. Yeah, you heard it here first, guys. 2020. Let me know if you guys want me to make a whole TikTok cringe video revolving around 2020 TikToks, because I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that for y'all. Skibbity Slicers. Okay, well, this sign says make me cringe, take $20. So at least this is, I don't want to say satire, but this is at least this is not this person actually just being cringe naturally. Like, when people are naturally cringe, it makes me not want to be around them. But people that are satirically cringe, I don't care. Like, you're joking. As long as you don't actually act like that, then we're chilling. This is just a make me cringe, take $20. Just me standing outside with a sign that says that would have made me cringe. I would have had to give myself $20. But hey, to each their own. There's this guy, he's in a toilet and he's skibbity toilet, but he's fighting against the cameramen who are trying to fight them. It's a fight of Riz. They have to see who has the most Riz. This might be the worst video I've ever seen. Me personally, I am the GOAT. That's man. Alright, man. POV, you opened TikTok in 2020. Water blender. I don't know if I'm the only one, but whenever I see like 2018 musically type videos, I know this says 2020, but still, whenever I see like 2018 musically type videos, they don't make me cringe that bad. If I'm being honest, they don't. I don't know if it's because it was such a big part of that era, or because, I don't know, like, social media, what was, you know, internet culture back then was just not bad, but I don't know. Whenever I see like a musically from 2018, I don't cringe. Let me know in the comments if that's just me. Whenever I see a TikTok from 2020, I definitely do, but that's different. Was there no such thing as musically cringe? Did cringe only become a thing when TikTok became a thing? I honestly don't know, because as you could probably tell, I did not have TikTok in 2020. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know, guys, if cringe only really got bad in 2020 after TikTok became a thing. I know it didn't become a thing in 2020. I'm just saying. All right, I'm talking too much. Hotel Transylvania dance. Okay. This isn't bad. That one wasn't bad. Look, this one is probably going to be bad. Yeah, it is. This guy, he looks like one of those POV TikTokers. I think I mentioned this in the last TikTok cringe video. Those POV TikTok videos. Yeah, he looks like a guy that did those. I do remember this guy. And her a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty cringe. Whatever this was. Okay, well, it's just, that wasn't that bad either. I think I said this in the last video, guys, the cringe fandom epidemic video. Cosplay, I have nothing against cosplays. I don't think all cosplayers are cringy. All cosplay videos aren't cringy. That was not that bad, in my opinion. I think, let me know in the comments if y'all watch anime. I think cosplay is not that bad. You know, even when it doesn't come to anime, cosplay just isn't bad. I think it's cool, honestly, for the most part. Obviously, in the last video, I didn't really prove that well, but for the most part, I think cosplay is cool. So shouts out to that person. The Savage Love Dance with Jason Derulo himself. This isn't that bad either. These ones aren't that bad. Well, this isn't really cringe. Well, it says hashtag cringe, but POV opened TikTok in 2020. So it's not like called the cringe. That one was kind of bad. Yo, we've seen this guy twice already. I remember this guy. Him and then his little brother. I can't remember their names, but they used to always wear the like beanies with 7 folds. Doing the that one dance. I can't remember the name of it. This dance right there, that dance. Dance trends. I'm glad y'all can't hear this. This would be copyright central. Alright, let's keep it going. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, why you... Okay, it's from 2020. But still, this has to be the most cringiest TikTok to make. So, these people did know. In 2020, they knew what they were making cringe TikToks. They did it on purpose. Not in a satire way, just to do it. They knew this shit was bad. They didn't stop. They didn't stop. I am the last person to see this shit. Unfortunately, I am. I think in this moment, I'm the last person to see this shit. Hey, shouts out to her, though. I mean, probably living life right now. You know, doing your thing. Hashtag footlong shuffle. What? What? What is a footlong shuffle? Whatever. Let's keep going. Ranking cringiest party. Last night was crazy, bro. This is the Ice Spice SpongeBob song, by the way, y'all. This is the worst thing I think I've ever seen. I remember when I went to my first middle school dance, I got back and I was like, this shit was genuinely a movie. It was not a movie because I have not been to a school dance since, guys. I have not been to a school dance since, and that was some years ago. I'm not old, but it was definitely a couple years ago. I have not been to a middle school dance. I've not been to a school dance since then, and I'm glad, if I'm being completely honest. Because it was not a movie, let me tell you. It was not a movie. Crazy how this is real. That was kind of hard, though. I can't do that. I gotta give him props. Okay, what's he doing? Okay, and they're cheering this. They think this is the hardest thing ever. Wait! No, wait, he's got it. Okay, he's shuffling a little bit. Hold on. Hold on! Nah, that was crazy. No, that was actually cool. That was actually kind of cool. He was moving his feet there for a second. You can't lie. He was moving his feet there. I think this whole video is just like cringy dance parties. Yeah, this is cringy, but I remember this song playing back in the day at the school dance, and it was kind of fire. I can't lie. Why are the lights on? Why are the lights on? I thought at school dances there was supposed to be no lights. Whatever. Disney Channel parties be like. Yeah, what are you doing? Sitting there in the corner on your phone, you're just doing whatever. Why? I didn't even notice this. Why is this kid upside down? I'm probably gonna have to censor that. I don't know. Why is he upside down? Whatever. I don't know what this is. Okay, Bakugo. Bathing in suspiciously brown water. Oh, I didn't even notice this person was in water. Why is the water brown? Why is the water brown? If you guys didn't know by the last video about the MHA fandom, you should now. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, I do remember this guy. I do remember this guy. If I'm not mistaken, let me know in the comments if you guys know about this. I'm pretty sure this guy had some allegations, to say the least. I didn't look too much into them. I really don't know what he did, but I've heard there's some allegations on bro. So I'm pretty sure what he does is usually he'll have like a ukulele and he'll be in like a random scenery, like outside and stuff, like near a waterfall. This video, for example, and he'll usually have a ukulele and he'll be like singing. And right now he's singing, but he usually does like covers of like popular TikTok songs. And he's doing that right now. Crazy fit, honestly. To make it worse, he never has like an instrumental or a melody behind his singing. He's literally just singing in like pure silence. Oh, this is this one clip. Jada about to turn Streamer University up. OMG. This the funniest clip ever. So she's talking about how she's going to act when Kai Cenat is handing the schedules. And this is how she's going to act. Yeah. This the funniest clip ever. It's not, y'all. I think Jada Malay is funny. Y'all are just hating for no reason. Basically, if you guys don't know, it's a trend right now on TikTok to just call everything she does corny and cringy and call her the female Rakai because of like one video that she did. I think a lot of these people that are calling her corny and stuff are just following the TikTok opinion and saying it because that's what everybody's saying. But I'm not even joking. I don't think I knew who she was before this whole trend. But if she would have came across my For You page somehow, like a couple months ago before it was a trend to call her cringy, I would have thought she was cringy because I just simply do not. That's just, it gives me a certain feeling in my body that I don't like when I see like certain corniness to a certain level. Like, I don't know how you guys feel, honestly, at the end of the day, you know, when I make these videos, obviously, whether people are cringy or not doesn't really matter, but, you know, how a person acts, like, in a cringe way or how their personality is doesn't determine what they find funny, doesn't determine who they are as a person, obviously, but stuff like this I've always found annoying. I don't know about you guys, but I've always found stuff like that annoying, just like the loudness, the goofy TikTok stickers. I don't find amusement in it. I just don't find it funny, man. Honestly. Me and my girl best friend just vibing. I think this video is either from 2020 or 2023. This video was posted to this account in 2023, but it could be from 2020. I don't know. Straight man coming to flirt. Me screaming. Yeah. Nah, wait, I think I've seen that before. I unironically love this video. I don't love it, but the way bro's head was rocking, it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny a little bit. I'm not going to watch that again, though. Let's keep it going. When you've caught the first one and the other runs past you. What was bro doing in the beginning? Yo! Yo, Ghostface. Me right now. Can I show this? Yay, I'm the first one. Yeah, see, the TikTok stickers are probably the worst part about TikTok. Catch me first. Oh, man. Yeah. Yes, please. Okay. This has been a Paul Revere production. Shouts out Paul Revere. The British are coming. But anyways, y'all. Wait, did Paul Revere say the British are coming? I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, he did. I think that's where we end the video. I think I did have some more TikTok cringe lined up, but we'll save those clips for the next TikTok cringe video. Because I just want to end it right there after seeing something like that. I just want to end it after seeing some shit like that. Scream is my favorite horror movie of all time. And to see my favorite horror movie slasher depicted in such a way sickens me to my stomach. So, I think we're going to end the video right there, y'all. Like I said, I have another TikTok cringe video for later this week, so stay tuned for that, y'all. Shit, I think that is the video. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, make sure to like, subscribe. What? Wait, I forgot what to say. No, I forgot what to say, actually. Oh, wait, I got it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, make sure to like, subscribe, follow the Twitch, follow the TikTok, follow the IG. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. There, I got it. Yeah, see you on the next one, though. Peace.